But I thought I was supposed to have another button here. A different button. Oops. What the?
That's a horn switch.
Whoa, that's a horn button. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a horn switch. Hi, it's David Tracy with the Autopian, and today is Trade-In Tuesday, and the vehicle that I'm driving today is just, it's the ultimate trade-in. What is a car that has so many bells and whistles, but is just not known for lasting? Something that, you know, after 18 years, when it gets traded in, it's not gonna be a good situation. If you're thinking, oh, Range Rover, Doug DeMuro, he had this very car, you're exactly right. Check this out. An 06 Range Rover. These things were amazing when new. Supercharged, air suspension, beautiful interior, but over time, they're just not known to last. And that, I think, should make this trade-in pretty interesting. Let's have a look. Actually, on first glance, it looks pretty good. Look at the paint on this. Even the bump, like, how do you live in LA and not at least get your bumper like bashed in a few times? Like this should have some dings or something. Look at those wheels, black on black. Man, it looks really good. Think about how much better it would look if the driver's side headlight wasn't like having some sort of growth. It's like it's got like a, what you get on your foot, like a calcite growth, or I don't know, but it's not good. I'd just like to point one thing out. This is not a good start to the whole experience here. This is the key. You hit the button. Doesn't even freaking eject all the way. So this is what we're in for. The interior back here looks pretty good. Actually, I like this. All right, well, the front isn't nearly as nice. So if you look at the bottom cushion, well, if you look at the top cushion, the back cushion, you can see the perforations are just supposed to be squares. Every single square on the bottom cushion has torn into like an X. And this armrest looks like it's from like antique furniture from the 1800s. How can it wear that much? Okay, the dashboard looks like we got some sort of earthquake, tectonic plate movement here, but for the most part, this thing's a gem. This thing is actually a gem. Ooh, look at that. There's a crotch cooler down here. This, every car should have. An AC vent that goes right into the crotch. One of the vents, actually one of the things is broken off in there somewhere, but. All right, let's look at the engine. Come on, Dave, there we go. Struts don't work. Wait, yeah, struts don't work. This is a 4.2 liter supercharged V8. This is an 06, so actually this is a good motor. I was told by Autopian writer Thomas Hundel, who is kind of a geek when it comes to a lot of cars. 06 is a great year for the Range Rover. All right, hold on. We gotta stop for a second because this isn't a Range Rover, it's a Range Rover Sport, and that's a different machine, as Thomas Hundel made clear to me. In fact, he'd like me to read this little sort of voiceover, so let's just get to it. In the age of the car as an avatar, powerful automotive archetypes can be turned into entire brands, feasting on the revenue of more than one model. Using this playbook, Land Rover crafted a plan in the mid-2000s, chopped down the bones of an LR3, draped them in Range Rover-like attire, and have a more affordable, more road-focused SUV that's so faithful to the image of the full-size Range Rover, most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. As you may be able to tell from the voiceover in a series not known for voiceovers, I was one of them. So yeah, the 2006 Range Rover Sport you see here, it's the first model year of the Range Rover Sport, and that happens to be the year when the regular Range Rover switched over to the same Jaguar V8 engine. Anyway, let's continue. This was the year that brought the Jaguar engine, the 4.2 or the 4.4, this is the 4.2. And it also was the year before they did a refresh that brought some like electrical gremlins. So this one should be one of the more reliable years with the good engine, the good interior. All right, let's see if it runs. What the? It sounds good, but what was that exhale? is that the air suspension? Is it trying to pump up the air suspension? Okay, there's the bag. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not good. Look at the bag. See that? It's completely collapsed. Yeah, this ride is gonna be really bad. All right, let's take this sucker on a drive. This vehicle is the supercharged Range Rover. Cost 90 grand new. You can get them now, 18 years later, for 10 grand all day, running, driving. This one with collapsed air suspension and issues, you could probably get for like 6 grand. 90 grand to 6 grand in 18 years. Think about that investment there, okay? $84,000 flushed down the drain. You can't use a plunger. You're not getting it out. It's gone forever. So that you can drive this thing for 18 years. And not only that, it still kills you on fuel. So you lose the 84 grand in depreciation, and then you lose even more trying to pay for the fuel. But if you buy this car, you don't care. We have a check engine light on, but I think that was from the factory, so we're good. Let's see what she's got out of first gear. You know what the crazy thing about this car is right away? It's crazy smooth. It's ridiculously smooth. You can barely even feel the shifts. The engine is just buttery. If we had some form of a spring, that would be nice. But honestly, even springless, this thing rides better than my daily driver, i3 BMW. All right, we're gonna do a little pull here, see how many of those 390 horses we got left. Let's see what we got, ready? Ooh! Damn! What? Oh, we cannot do another pull. That's it. That's the most we can accelerate in this car. So far, we've got no springs. We've got an engine that basically is interested in leaving the engine bay. We've got heated seats. Okay, these are quick buttons for the blower. Now, let's see if we can the crotch vent. Oh, let's see if we can favor the crotch vent. We've got an ice cold crotch. I'm sure you guys were all wondering that when we started this video. What is the state of the host crotch? At this point, ice cold. All right, check this out. So we've got these off-road height settings. So this is the suspension setting. Lower, up. So you raise it here, and then these are the drive modes. Oh, I think the Range Rover might have been the first car to really lean into the drive modes. Okay, this is like if it's slippery, if there are deep mud ruts, if it's sandy, or if it's rocky. So that's kind of dope. This is hill descent control. Deep mud ruts. Recommend raising suspension to off-road height. Yeah, please do. Okay, we're gonna try to raise the suspension. Maybe when we're not moving. I don't want some weird shit to happen. A miracle is upon us! The air suspension does work! Look at this! Before it was 2 fingers, now I can fit. Whoever is gonna buy this car is gonna get an amazing deal. How is this thing in such good shape? This is the 2006 Range Rover trade-in, which you all expected. I expected to be a total heap. These things are renowned for being terrible, but this one is an absolute gem. It really is. Look at how good it looks. It looks, especially if you ignore that right headlight, it looks incredible. It's not that fast, but it's smooth, and that transmission is buttery. This cabin is it's like you're driving in a bank vault. It is so comfortable. And it makes some weird noise every now and then. You turn the wheel and it kind of grinds. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it sort of sends out a hiss of air. I don't know if that's the air suspension, if there's a valve. A lot of it doesn't hold up. It's 2024. The interior looks terrible. The engine is really slow. There's a lot of it mechanically doesn't hold up. But what does hold up is the swag. You cannot argue that. God, I never thought I'd get Range Rovers, but I totally get it. Damn, that looks good.